Hi, this is Ed. I am here with Brandon from San Jose, Costa Rica. And Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, well, I have 23 years old. I'm a 3-year law student at university, fully bilingual in English and Spanish, and have been working in the legal business with the US for about 4 years now.
All righty. So you say 3 years, you're 3 years in, or you have 3 more years remaining in your law
Three
degree?
years in, 2 years remaining.
Okay, 2 years more remaining. All right, very good. So Brandon, let's talk a little bit about your work history. Going to 2021, you worked for HB Fuller, and I think what's important there is that you worked with a lot of U.S. and Canadian customers. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. HP Fuller, better known as Royal Adhesives in the US. I worked handling projects and advising people from different plants located in the US and Canada in Toronto, and in the US, Peabody, and other, I think it were different, like 8 plants with different people. We were working to implement a project on, giving better, building up like this contract lack of contracts on their offices, so we were like building that up, and I have to interact with a lot of people from the plant, workers and managers as well.
All right, very good. So that was not much on the legal side, but you had great experience working with Americans and Canadians in that position, correct?
That's correct.
All right. And then you went to Silicon, which is a law firm there. Well, actually, it's an international law firm, I think, but you were working at the Costa Rican office. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. They are, well, their headquarters are here in Costa Rica, but they have different alliances with other law firms in the US and other countries here in South America. I worked basically drafting loan agreements, employment contracts, disciplinary notices for people here located in Costa Rica, and also giving help and support to other law firms in the US. Um, so notarizing documents, or advising them in legal matters here in Costa Rica, um, as well as managing most of all corporate client support. We had a lot of corporate clients, like companies that seek employees here in Costa Rica. They are companies like Amazon, big companies that were hiring people and they needed legal advice in how to work with them. So this, corporate client support was the main focus, or my main function here in Silicon.
Okay. All right, understood. And you were there about a year and a half. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then that takes us up to September of 2024, where you then took a position at McDonald Worley, which is a U.S. law firm. Is that correct?
Yes, they are. Their headquarters are in Houston,
And
Texas.
can you tell us a little bit about what you did there?
Sure. Well, I'm currently working with them. I'm a case manager for personal injury, and I'm managing the full claim process from what I like to explain as three main parts of the claim: from the intake process, speaking with the client, the welcome call, as we say, interviewing with the client, uh, gathering all important information, accident details, police report, injuries if they went to the hospital or to the ER, then going to preparing the demand, sending the client to treatment, seeking ortho, MRIs, securing that, the value of the case, and working to and following up with medical providers and the adjuster to keep increasing the case value and avoid um, gaps in treatment, to avoid that value of the case to go down. So this is the second chapter that I like to call the process, that is the whole treatment side, and then going to the demand, preparing the demand, sending the demand to the adjuster, negotiating the settlement, and then even working reductions with medical providers.
All right. And on the client side, that is, you conduct that both in English and in Spanish. Is that correct?
Of course, we have a lot of clients from South Carolina, a lot that are Spanish speakers,
Mhm.
and yeah, I have worked with a lot of them actually.
Okay, so you can do this activity in both Spanish and English. And I presume on the other side of that process where you're accumulating records and so on, that's conducted predominantly in English.
In English, yes, of course. I mean, medical providers, most of them, you know, I have translators for the clients. So I have even to work to get translators for interpreters for the clients to go to their appointments, to their MD, and, you know, all the process that is handled with the adjuster from the insurance companies is always in English.
Righty. And I seem to recall that besides the personal injury practice, you have some experience in workers' comp. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I have handled a couple of cases of workers' compensation that have been assigned to me, and right now those cases are still active, haven't been settled yet. But yes, a couple of cases of workers' compensation I have been working on them, but most of all in personal injury.
Okay. So to summarize, as far as your experience is concerned, in the U.S. legal process, it's personal injury and workers' comp. And then on the Costa Rica side, it was real estate and other types of employment contracts and so on. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, real estate and corporate, basically.
All right, very good. All right, well, good. Well, Brandon, I think that gives us a really good idea of your experience and what you've been doing, and I'm sure prospective people here will be appreciate the information you've shared with us. So I appreciate you joining us this morning, and it was good seeing you again.
Well, thanks to you and appreciate the help.
All right, take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.